My name is Marianna Pinto. I'm an RPA automation manager on a fleet management company with close to 2,000 employees. As a company, we have been using Automation Anywhere services for close to 5 to 6 years. However, since I joined as an RPA manager, I have been using and collaborating with Automation Anywhere for a year now. We mainly use Automation Anywhere for bot development, so automations that we use for repetitive tasks that we just replicate through a bot. However, we do tests and POC with other tools that Automation Anywhere offers, and we try to see what's the best fit for our company. But because they offer so many different tools, we see like, okay, how can we leverage different tools and see if they are the best solution for our teams. But mainly we use for RPA bots itself as an automation. So the company goal was to reduce manual repetitive tasks through automation. So we wanted to have a tool that was easy to use, easy to implement, that we could leverage to then do the applications, and it was quick enough and agile that we could just take the opportunity, design and develop the requirements, and then build the solution from there and help the business with tasks that didn't add value to them processes. We currently are looking at different user cases for AI, such as document automation, processes automations, and also product automation, so communication, or many other different user cases. So we are looking at different platforms, including Automation Anywhere, now that they are offering the AI capability, and seeing like how can we best fit to our company and leverage AI to help us implement projects faster and automate processes in a way that will help our business. I feel like even though we haven't used all of their features for some of our user cases, I feel because they look at the end-to-end process, it's very useful for a business that is starting their journey, because they can build like an end-to-end solution with Automation Anywhere. In our case, we leverage the most the automation RPA solution, but we do see other user cases to leverage other tools and applications that they offer. Our perspective is, because the technology is here, it's already there and it's open to people to use, so we want to make sure that we leverage the most, especially to continue being leading in the market. So generative AI, it's here to stay. So we want to make sure that we get the best use of it, also maintaining the quality and transparency, and also making sure that we have all the security in place to leverage generative AI. I think because I come from a continuous improvement background as a black belt, I think like we always have opportunities to improve, and I feel like Automation Anywhere, they're always looking for what is next. Even though they implement something today, like they're always looking at what else can we do to help our clients, and I think that's a great way of looking and having the right offerings to the right clients. I think we would have maybe more opportunity to build a bigger community on the automation group, and maybe leverage that with the lessons learned and the challenges. I feel they are going on this direction, but I think we still have a good way to get there. Like, I did not come from a tech background. I took one course and I was able to build my first bot. Yeah, because they have the blocks, so we don't have to actually code. The blocks are already built for us, and it's very like user friendly. It's just a matter of more understanding what are the best practices, because we can build blocks and create with 50 steps, but we can also create with 5 if we're using best practices. So it's more on when you start using it, we start looking at different ways to approach the same problem and best practices, and it gets better. So it's very straightforward and user-friendly platform to start the journey with RPA and automation. It depends on how they're going to use it. Do they want to be a developer? Do they want to be just a business analyst? Do they want to help a business understand processes and identify opportunity? It could take from, if they have a good understanding of processes, it could take from maybe a few months to a few years, but that will depend on what they would be looking for. A developer will take a bit longer. We plan on using automation copilots. We wanted to use to help add the human in the loop on our processes and trigger bots. This way the business still have the capability to review the processes and maybe even make changes to it, but it's a better interface and less clicks and less not added value activities for the business user. We mainly touch every application in our business with Automation Anywhere at this point. So some of them we are able to connect through APIs, some of them we go through the user interface. Depends on the applicability of the solution that we are building, but we pretty much use Automation Anywhere and automation in general with almost all of our applications. I assess that it's pretty good. Yeah, I think they have a process that it's easy to implement. Like some of them will take a little bit more time depending on the IT group, but it's pretty much easy to implement. We do have the savings. When we implement a bot, we are looking for how much time we are saving the person and how much we are able to save through like reducing the repetitive manual work for the business user. So we do have a good amount of bots that we've developed, and it's helping saving the business a good amount of hours. We do, when we look at a problem, we do look at what's the best solution to it. Not always is going to be automation RPA solutions, but we do leverage other tools where it makes sense, but we do leverage still automation with Automation Anywhere applications with many of our processes and improvements. I really appreciate the tech support offered by Automation Anywhere. They're very knowledgeable, they're very senior, they're able to jump to help us find the right solution and even assess from our business case what would be the best way to approach it. I would rate a good 8, yeah, because I think they're pretty good, but then sometimes we spend some time like discussing what are the possibilities. So I would say 8 or 9. We do have the versions change every once in a while. We do have to make some changes. So I would say it's a fair amount of time, but it's not like it's not too much time that would impact the quality of our services. But I think it's okay. We have a group that maintains and have the relationship with Automation Anywhere. So in our group, we have on our support team, we have close to 10 people. We have these bot support group that they do, because we have attended and unattended bots, so they do the bot support for all of our portfolio. And this group, they support the bots 24/7. I would rate a good 8 or 9 too. Like, it's a great tool, it's easy to use, it's good to implement, and they're always looking for what's next.